Alright, hope everybody's doing well. Um, I am and am not playing. Some days I do play, some days I do not play. And from the consensus that I see, I'm not alone in that. But tonight, I want to explain a little lesson for you. And I have more, but it's a time factor with me. So, back on the 2nd of March, we got 693. When your middle number and this number right here and this number right here adds to be that middle number, so 6 and 3 would be 9, then you'll get a pair of 9. At that point, you'll get a pair, but it works on any number, so watch this. So, 0, 9, that's a pair. 8, 1, 7, 2, 6, 3, and 5, 4. Normally, we're just going to stop right there, and we're not going to go to a double. We got here in Carolina 693 given. The 6 and 3 also equals that 9 in the middle. We waited until the 4th of March to get a 5-4 pair back. That was a double. By what I said, we're not going to go to 4-4-1 or the trip 3s. I didn't get those 6s, y'all. Didn't play them. That would have been a long time to wait. I'm not per se a trip player every day. And even when we didn't have the Fireball, I didn't do that. I did it when I felt like they were coming. And that was about it. But, I mean, I made some money on them, but I'm not, they waited almost 8 months to give us August to March or February. That's 6 months, excuse me. That's too long. It's not worth my time. But anyway, for those of y'all that did get them, because they said it was a $1.9 million payout, so congratulations if you did get them. But you do see what they were funny with that one. So they gave you 666, knowing that they gave you that 6 as a Fireball, right? We're going to get back to that in a minute. So that meant you had to go downtown to cash that check. I'm just saying, don't think they don't know what they're doing, because literally they do. Funny. So, alright, so anyway, let's see if they've done it any other time this month, and I don't, actually, they just did it last night with that 3, 4, 1. 3 and 1 is 4. So your pair would be 0, 4, 3, 1. We'll go to 2, 2, but you know. And there we go. That's 1. If you wanted to write 1, 2, 1, you know, that's possibly, you would probably get a pair. And I really haven't looked if your pair would show up in the Fireball, but I think it would show up in the face number, and that means that's the main number. You know, you could construe that 922 that fell today as the 22 number coming back, but let's hold on that and not think that was it today, because they could possibly give us another 2-2 pair. You could possibly get that Now, you know, anytime North Carolina brings that 143 or whatever way that comes out, we get it again. So it may show up again. The one that we just had last night. So once again, like I did with the other video, let's go back in February and see. Alright, so on the 1st of February, we got, 286. So, y'all see my bad habit cigarettes over there. Don't be taking up smoking if you don't smoke. I've been smoking a long time. 286. And yes, I have quit and gained about 100 pounds. So I went back to smoking. That's not good, I know. Anyway, so we're going to do our pairs of 0, 8, 7, 1, 6, 2, 5, 3, 4, 4. We're gonna probably stop on that 4, 4. So what do we get on that pair back? We got, we're looking for 8. We got a whole 8, but that's not it because that's just not it. We got 08 back at 708 back. 80 came in the fireball. 8 on the 3rd of February. You got 833 with 0 as a fireball. Once again, I really don't construe that they're going to give you that pair back in the fireball. I'm assuming it'll come back in the face number. Let's see if they've done it again. Now y'all already know you can't be looking at high numbers because they're not going to give you that back in the high number. There's no way you can get it back in a high number. You got 462 in Carolina on February the 8th. So, of course, we're going to be looking for our 06, 51, 42, 33. We'll just throw that in there. And, of course, the trip 2s will be in there, but we already know better. And, what did we get? We want a 6. You got 06 back with 406. The more I look at it in February, if they gave you this pattern, this that I'm telling y'all now, which don't happen every day, it's more or less, like I said with the last one, set it over to the side. This is what happens when this goes. Alright, anyway, when they did it in February, it looks like they gave you a 0x. So you got a 06 back there, and back when we looked at that number, you got a 08. So maybe if you catch on to what they're doing quick enough, then you can get, you can get a hit that way. I don't know that they did it in January because I really didn't look, and I'm not going through the rest of February. I'm just telling y'all it happens. Whether or not it happens after I post this video is another thing, but we'll see. Hold on. I don't know where our 0-0 pair is because you should get a 0-0 pair. I look back at Texas and Florida after the trip in the fireball. Those states still got, remember the lesson I told y'all that a 0-0 pair would hit within 10 draws after a trip? We ain't done it. And Texas does do it, and Florida does do it, because I look back. So if you get a trip, and this is what is supposed to happen, but we ain't done it, within 10 draws, you're supposed to get a 00 pair. And once again, unless it fell in the pre-draw, but normally it don't. Normally it falls in the face number, and we, again, haven't done that. So I don't know what they're doing. This is like I told y'all back in September, it's a learning process, so I guess we're going to learn together. Kind of surprising. In January, I'm really struggling to find that they even gave you the two side pair, what we were talking about just a minute ago in February and March. So they did give it to us on the 11th of January. You got 3, 8, 5. 3 and 5 is 8, which is your middle number, right? And the next draw, immediately you got 0, 8. The next draw was 0, 8. So, trying to see if they did it again. You got 3, 5, 2. So that's a good number for us to look at because it's a low number. And what did they do with that number after that? So they had to have done 1, 0, 5, 4, 1, 3, 2, 2, 2, 1. I said I don't like that double, but maybe, I don't know. And then 1, 3, 1, right? And that's about all we're going to get out of that. Let's see if they did any of that. They gave us 4, 1. And they gave us 3, 2, actually. Back on 17th of January. In the daytime, you got 3, 2, 3. A double-sided 5. And then you got 4, 1, 5. And again, that 4, 1 would be right there. And then we try to look. You got, okay, so they gave us 2, 5, 2 back. Okay? Back on the 20, or, no, on the 20, not 2, 5, 2. They gave us 2, 5, 3 back. Same one that we got this workout over. So what did we get off of that? Would be 4, 1. And we got another 4, 1. 4, 1 appeared with 461 on the 25th of January. And then we got 5, 1, 4. So you see how they gave you that partial pair back right there. And I'm looking to see if they've done it anymore. No, they didn't do it anymore. Anyway, yeah, no, they did not. I know y'all get frustrated with the fireball thing, but we're just gonna have to learn. It is in the throes of buy here, pay here season. I always suggest y'all, if you're gonna get a car, please pay for it. Because I hate people that come, put their money down. I really shouldn't say anything, but I am, because I'm just saying, just, you don't. I've had good cars, and I've had cars that got me from point A to point B. And if you know that you can't make no payment on a car, do not go buy something you can't afford and waste your money. I mean, there's cars on another site. I'm not going to say the name, because I don't know if I'll be stricken on that one, but you can buy a cash car. There's some good cash cards out there. You ain't got to buy something new or nice. You buy it to your budget. You be turning around 2 months and ain't got nothing to show for it. But some people don't, but I'm telling you what. There's some people that do. And it's the same MO every year. I don't know why. Trying to see what I was going to tell y'all before. Let me look. I had somebody asked about something, and I'm trying to figure out what that conversation was. You know, if you look back through Pick 4 this month, they loved 18, 19, 20. That's where y'all been. I mean, I was so mad at myself today. I've been playing 0, 5, 7, 2. Exactly that way. And did not play the Pick 4 today. I wouldn't have got it because it's not the way I've been playing it, but I seen that number, I was like, oh my word. It seems like they wait for you not to play and they'll drop your number. Yeah, yesterday was 21 and last night was 21. They're only giving you back the same thing you just got. So last night, hold on. So last night we got 6078, right? They love that 6 and that 7 this month. Alright, they love that 6 and 7 this month. They gave it to us a plethora of times. Anyway, so what did they give us today was 6527, right? Well, you got 13 right there, and you got 13 right there. They just gave it back to you, right? Then 15, or not 15, 14. Oh, and they gave you the other back right there, which is 6 and 8. So just understand that when you're looking at a Pick 4 number, they're going to cover everything that they just gave you. So they covered every one of the numbers that they just gave you last night with that 6078. They covered that number. They covered it with these numbers, right? Hold on. Yeah, because 527, 7 and 7 is 14. So they covered that 6 and 8. I'm trying to think. Hold on. I know y'all ain't gonna want to hear this because it's after the draw, but it's, you know, people say it is sort of easy to explain what they did after the draw. I mean, really, if I could write it before, I'd be a millionaire, right? But hold on. You got 6771. And then your next draw was 6779. Right? So, essentially, the next draw, they gave everything back to you. But they changed that 1 to a 9. Okay? Because all they did was bring that whole back with 15 right there. So that's why they changed that 1 to a 9. Because they still gave you the same thing. You see, you still got the 6, you still got the 7s, but when you break it down and you have to say, well, how did I get the same number back? Well, if you take 771 and you just take that 6 and 9 right there, you still got the same number back. Because 771 is just a double 15, and then 6 and 9 is just a pair of 15. So, again, kind of easy to explain after the draw, but I'm just telling you, it's little things like that. A lot of people are playing the quads. I really haven't re-signed up for somewhere else, so I really haven't been watching the board like I'm supposed to be. Because again, I don't really slow down until somewhere this month. But if you go to somebody said we had gotten 365, but I don't see it. Now, normally, what should happen, and it hasn't, back on the 6th of March, when you got that 671, well, that's a 100 number. That's way back on my blog somewhere. I'm going to have to post it here. I do have it posted here. So, you used to get a double, a 11X, 115, 112, 110, 116, I think is in there, 755, 255, a 100, 200. It's a video that I called when a 100 drops or something like that. I think is what I called it. I ain't for sure, but I think it's posted way back in July. But the same principle works when one of those numbers hit in the pick 4, and you will get a double off of that number. If you don't get a double, then you're going to get a triple or a double very soon, actually. Which one I'm just being honest with y'all, I ain't really looked at the pick 4 that well to tell y'all which one. I like 255X, but that's just me. And I also like 755X, but because why, we ain't had it in a while. But you could get a triple 7555 or 2555, or one of your double numbers will come back. But we will get one, and we will get one soon. I told one of my friends that, but they don't play that much, so I highly doubt they retain that. I'm looking, hold on. I think that's about 23 minutes in. That's about all I'm going to say tonight. I'll try to get back up here very shortly. I know I've kind of been lagging on that. I appreciate my new subscribers. Let's try to go to 1,000. Tell your friends. Share the video, or, redirect them back to the site. Again, like I told y'all, some nights I do play, some days I do play. Not that much, though. What I won 790 off of, it's 762. Is that the way it came? I don't even know which way I came. Let's see, what way was that? Was this little girl was being bad, and I asked her grandma what was her birthday. 672. And her birthday come out. Her birthday is 7/26. And anyway, the journey will be 3 on Friday, on the 10th. On 3/10, Journey will be 3. She's having her little birthday party. Hard to believe she's 3. That's hard to believe. I'm going to get a whole Mexican plate by myself. Because I love me some Mexican food. Alright. Well, I appreciate y'all watching. Thank you.